Hi everyone, welcome back to the gameplay of PTT6. Let's continue with the expert maps. Right now I'm going to show you Bloody Puddles, and I'm going to show you Halkish right now, then probably tomorrow Impopable, and for now I'm going to skip Chimps because I haven't been able to find a way to beat Chimps on this map. It requires a lot of RNG and a lot of very precise strategy, very long, and just a few people in the world have been able to complete chimps on the real map. On the challenge editor it's a lot easier, but on the real map it's quite complicated. So for now I'm gonna just skip chimps, and yeah, let's just start Halkish. So I'm gonna use monkey knowledge for this gameplay, and I strongly recommend that you don't even try to do this map Halkish unless you have all monkey knowledge unlocked. So yeah, that's just how hard this map is. Then as hero I'm gonna go with Quincy. He's the cheapest hero, and as well he has camo detection, nice and a larger range. He can pop lead Bloons. He has extra damage against my plus Bloons, an ability like his level 10 that has like global range. So very useful, especially on this map. So yeah, I'm gonna start Halkish. And now let me say one thing straight, that on this map it's gonna be about like 95% of times you're gonna lose. So you're gonna need to restart, or you're gonna need to use a continue or powers. Now in my experience, using a continue, if you lose on early rounds, it's gonna cost you 100 monkey money, and if you start losing on later rounds, you're gonna end up consuming 180 monkey money, or maybe more, like 300 or 400. So instead of like losing and then using a continue, in my opinion, it's just much better to get a cash drop and start the round, start the game using a cash drop, getting that extra 1250 cash, and in that way you don't even need to use a continue, because one single cash drop, if you have monkey knowledge on, is gonna cost you 200 monkey money. And actually if you have monkey knowledge, I think it costs like 180. So it's more it's less expensive than a continue. And so yeah, for that reason here I'm gonna just place the free that monkey right there, and I'm gonna drop the cash drop, and then I'm gonna place Quincy in this round, right? So in round 3. And now this is gonna be very important, because unfortunately on this map, with the recent nerf on military towers, so the first tower placed is gonna only have a discount of 33% instead of 50%, makes a strategy that was used in the past to complete Halkish here impossible, because now the heli, you can see, costs a lot more than 730. So yeah, for that reason I think right now it's almost impossible to beat Halkish in one way, even with monkey knowledge. And so yeah, that's why I use a cash drop. So by using a cash drop, using a power, I will not actually need to use a continue. So yeah, that's the logic behind. And I'm gonna just use pretty much all the cash I got from the cash drop to actually drop a banana farm. And I'm gonna just drop here a single banana farm, all right? And it's gonna be 000 right now. And yeah, I'm gonna use the extra cash to actually get some towers, and yeah, that's gonna be how I'm gonna beat this map. So placing a sub now. Now the sub position is very important, closest to the left. And now looking here at this path, you have to try to place the sub so that the range almost touches the path here. You can see that it almost touches it, but don't quite. So that's very important, because then as you're gonna get more range in this round, you're gonna be able to get to reach the left path in 2 different portions. You're gonna be able to reach up here, right? And then you're gonna be able to reach down here. So it's very important placing the sub in this way to have multiple paths that you can attack. And yeah, that's pretty much the strategy right here. And Quincy's leveling up here right now, and I'm gonna use Quincy level 3 just to pop some more greens in this right side, but unfortunately the balloons are very far from Quincy, and Quincy can just attack for a little bit, so yeah, it's not gonna be enough. And then here I'm gonna place now another sub right closest to the bottom and closest to the left side, so around here. Another sub 0 0 0, and yeah, this sub is gonna help Quincy in this right side with both this path and also the right path. Now the sub with the increased range can actually reach the 3 paths, so it can reach the left path here, the middle one, and then also this one here in the center. And the same Quincy can reach this right path even if it's just a little, this middle one and the central one. Here I'm gonna use again Quincy level 3 just to make sure to pop all those greens, but you should be able to do so with the sub. And now just getting the sub 101. Here we go, that should be it. In this round, in the left side with the sub and the duck monkey, you should be able to pop everything, and in the right side you can see the balloons that are able to sneak past. I can pop them with the other sub. So yeah, this was the best start I was able to find, using a cash drop pretty much to place Quincy right off and then to get a banana farm. Yeah, so despite using a cash drop, you're gonna be seeing that you're gonna very likely lose lives in some rounds, and yeah, that's just how difficult this map is. So here we go, now using Quincy level 3 once again to clean up those pinks in round 15. And now the sub has advanced intel, right, 201 sub, and that's why I placed this farm right here, because this farm is giving range to the sub down here, you can see. So that's why remember, it's always better to have your towers placed in a spot where you can actually give range. So that's pretty much what it is. And now I think I'm gonna just leave this farm 000 here. I may lose some mana shield lives. These fast pings can always sneak past, and actually here I just want to get the sub 202 for round 23. I think it's quite important to do so. So here we go. And now having airborne starts means that you have a lot more of piercing and a lot more of global damage with the sub. And yeah, here around 23, just go slow, just make sure they can destroy everything, and yeah, you don't need Quincy level 3. Camo balloon, I'm gonna just let it pass, so I'm not gonna really get right now the stat monkey 002. I'm gonna get it for round 33, but for now I'm gonna just leave it there. I'm gonna just get here a sniper in strong, and then a sniper 100 preparing against Bloons in round 28. So that's the goal here. All right. Round 27, just using Quincy level 3 for the yellows. I think it's enough. Maybe yeah, just using it just to make sure that you can pop everything. Remember, it's not only about losing lives, it's that the more balloons you can pop, the more cash you get. So yeah, remember always about that. Now here I'm gonna just spend 500 to upgrade this farm 100 just to get some more cash out of it. I think it's gonna be quite a good idea. And yeah, these rounds should be quite easy as well, so here I don't need to forget about getting the monkey 002, preparing against Camo Bloons around 33. Now here, when the balloons reach pretty much the center, I'm gonna use Quincy Level 3. I didn't have it. Okay, it was off cooldown, but probably you don't need it, so yeah, I guess it wasn't that much needed anyway. Alright, so in this round Quincy has Camo Detection, and then also the sap has Camo Detection because of this Stunt Monkey up here, so should be able to pop everything. And you can see this very nice interaction, like one dart here from the left side flying towards the right side and popping those balloons that get past Quincy. So yeah, this is a very nice interaction, and yeah, in this way you should be able to pop everything. Okay, so next here very likely I'm gonna just wait to get the sub here 203. So just unlocking more attack speed with this sub that has the largest range and is doing the highest damage in the game. Alright. Around 35, I'm pretty sure you don't need Quincy Level 3. So yeah, you can just survive with the sub and with just Quincy and the sniper doing damage. Now, very important, from round 36 until round 40, it's very important doing things correctly, because if you end up losing too many lives, then you may be screwed up for later on. So just here get the sniper 102, alright, and yeah, here it may depend exactly on when you can pop the balloons. You may be able to pop more or less, and but it should work. Right, so here I'm gonna get this sub actually 001 to make sure that I can pop these balloons in this right side as well. Round 37 should be fine. I'm gonna just here get an alchemist, alright, to buff this sub and also to get some range in this middle portion of the path. And also the alchemist can pop lab balloons. So yeah, round 37, round 38 has a lot of lab balloons, and you can see here some balloons sneaking past. And now Quincy Level 3 for these last white balloons, right in the right side, and that should be enough. Right, alchemist here 100, and then hold the 200 upgrade until the very last portion of round 38, because remember, it's at the very last of round 38 that the ceramics are gonna come out, and so you're gonna do extra damage against ceramics exactly then. So get the 200 upgrade before the ceramics come out round 38, and in that way you're gonna have the mix dip and you're gonna do more damage against those ceramics. Alright, round 39 is once again using Quincy Level 3 when you have the rainbows about to come in the center. So about now. Alright, sometimes depending exactly on the activation you're gonna lose a couple of mana ship lives. And then here for round 40 I can just get this alchemist 300, right, and then I can have the brew also on the sub. And yeah, that should be more than enough to destroy the mob and to destroy all the remaining ceramics. And yeah, this is the end of the first portion. So now after the mob is when the middle game starts. So now just upgrading this top sub now 201, having as well advanced intel, is going to attack the balloons from a different spot, and that's very important because if you just keep on adding subs here and not adding subs in other portions, you may end up like cleaning up the balloons very quickly on one side of the map, and then on the other side you're gonna have a lot of balloons getting past. So it's important like splitting your towers and having a little bit of subs in the left side and some subs in the right side, so you're sure that you can destroy and you can attack the balloons from different portions. Now here Quincy Level 3 for this last ceramics round 43, then here just getting the farm 200, and then that's how I'm gonna keep it for now. Right, getting here sub 203. Alright, and yeah, from this point on it's just about like getting the correct upgrades and just using Quincy abilities, especially in the correct timing, and that should be it. So I know that this seems very easy right now, but still there are some rounds coming that are gonna make you struggle a lot, and so yeah, just you may need to restart. Like even if you have used a cash drop, you may need to restart. And so yeah, here I think using Quincy Level 3 once again to clean up the ceramics around 47, always very annoying. And also by placing an alchemist here, you can see that now I have range because of this sniper here, then I have range because of this alchemist, and then I have range because of Quincy. So it's just more range given to the subs in this middle path, and yeah, that's all you need. Right, so here I'm gonna just wait the end of round 48, and then once again, very important, for round 49 there are a lot of ceramics, and you don't want to really upgrade the alchemist for that, so not from before the round but during the round. So just have the alchemist here unlocked, and when you see the ceramics coming out in this right side, that's when you're gonna get the alchemist 300, and in that way you're gonna decide when you're gonna give the brew to the sub, and in that way you're gonna be able to do more damage against these ceramics right here. Also using Quincy Level 3, and yeah, that should be round 49 defeated. Alright, and now very simple, I'm gonna just get here an alchemist 400, alright, and I'm gonna start building another sub here in range of the alchemist, and yeah, the alchemist, once it is 400, it can buff 2 towers at once. And yeah, just using subs here in this map. I think subs are a must. Without subs you can't really hope at surviving. So yeah, 201 sub, and then 202, and then 203. So it's pretty straightforward. These ceramics camo in the center, you should have enough subs damage to destroy them once they enter in Quincy range. Remember, Quincy is the only tower that has camo detection, so you only have Quincy to pop these camo bloons in the center. Round 52 should be quite easy, and then round 53 it's another round that it's quite annoying. Now here for that Moab and those ceramics, I just use Quincy Level 3 because there are many ceramics with the Moab together, and yeah, just to reduce the risk. Alright. And now I'm gonna just prepare against round 59 Camolets by just getting here a Buccaneer right here. Alright, should be good enough. And now the Buccaneer has a huge range, and that is going to also give range to the sub to attack the bloons in the middle portion. So that's one good thing. And then second thing, of course, is the damage from the Buccaneer itself with the grapes, with hot shot. So yeah, that should be good. Right, here we go. And now the next very important focus is round 63. The 3 ceramic rushes, how you're gonna be able to destroy them. Now unfortunately Quincy Level 3 is not enough, so you need Quincy Level 10, but unfortunately you don't have enough time to use Quincy Level 10, then recharge it, and then using it again. So you can use it only once, and for that reason the best way to defeat round 63 is actually getting a attack shooter here, a Maelstrom, right in the very center of the map, so that when the ceramics are coming from the top and from the bottom side, right here, they should be overlapped. So by using a Maelstrom here, you should be able to damage all the ceramics at once. And yeah, so just getting a Maelstrom is the answer to to round 63. So there, unfortunately, some Bloons were able to get past out of the first mob, so I lost some mana shield lives, unfortunately. Yeah, I think right now actually I'm gonna just remove these obstacles in the center, right? So now these subs also have line of sight available in this right side, and yeah, they're gonna do just a lot more of damage also here. Should be able to get enough cash anyway for the Maelstrom in round 63, so I guess that works. Round 59 here, remember you have Hotshot from the Buccaneer. You also have the Quincy that can pop those Camelot Bloons with exploding arrow. So it's not that you need 100% the Mixodip to pop these Camelots, and yeah, that's why here you can see it's quite easy to survive that round. And here BFB, yeah, should be doable just with the subs. And here around 61, I think I'm gonna use Quincy level 3 for these two mobs here. Alright, always being this path because they're so far away, like this left one and this right one, especially the right one because it's so far away from Quincy. Using Quincy ability makes sure that you can have enough damage. So that's the Maelstrom already, and now very simply I'm gonna just go here, right, destroying all these Camo Bloons, right? Now round 63, as I said, you're gonna use the Maelstrom for the first Ceramic Rush, Quincy level 10 for the second one, and then once again the Maelstrom for the third one. So that should be how you can defeat round 63. And yeah, just wait for the ceramics to be again like close to the center so that you can damage all of them at once with Quincy ability. And yeah, that's just like that. And then again heal the Maelstrom for the last rush, and that's it. So that's round 63 completed very easily. So now the Maelstrom, you can sell it, you don't really need it anymore. And I think here I also yeah, because I need these subs like 204 or it was this one. I think yeah, these ones are better because the brew from the alchemist is just stronger. So I'm gonna just go with this. And yeah, round 64 has a lot of mobs, so that's why you need the 4th upgrade, because you're gonna do extra damage against mobs and also against the ceramics. So yeah, I'm pretty sure here should do it. All right. And then round 65 also getting using Quincy level 3 when the ceramics are coming out in this right side, and then also is level 10 for the one of the BFBs, if I remember correctly. And actually not for the ceramics, but yeah, right now. Okay, that's Quincy level 3 also for this Moab. Yeah. And now, do I have enough cash to get this sub 204? I guess I'm gonna get it during the round. Here we go. Right, and that should be it. So yeah, Quincy level 10 not needed if you can achieve the sub 204 before then. And now it's when the strategy is quite easy, because these rounds you don't really need to use Quincy abilities. You have a lot of damage on mob class Bloons and on ceramics because of the 3 subs 204. And then you just need to think about around around 75, right? 76, 77, and 78. Those are the next toughest rounds that are coming. And yeah, that's the next. Those are the rounds where you're gonna need to change slightly the strategy. But other than that, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be just straightforward. So just keeping the farm here, getting the extra cash. Why not? I could have got another farm, but I mean, just one. I think it's enough. So I'm gonna start building here against around 75 boomerang. Right, this strategy is very similar to a strategy that another player has used. His name is James Angie, I think. And now a boomerang here, 402 is the best answer for around 75, for the very simple reason that, okay, here using Quincy level 10, alright. For the very simple reason that in round 75 the main problem is that there are a ton of Bloons, and you may lose a lot of darts from the subs, so darts are going to be destroyed against Bloons because they're not going to be able to pop them. And so what's going to happen is that you're going to lose a lot of damage from the subs because the darts are going to be destroyed against the Bloons, and you're going to lose ultimately around 75. So that's why here I'm building a 302 and then a 402 boomerang in range of the alchemist, so that also get buffed. And yeah, in this way I'm gonna be able to deal with Bloons very easily. And not only that, with the increased ricochet effect, I can actually damage the group Bloons. And yeah, that's gonna also be how I'm gonna defeat round 76. So around 75 and 76 I'm gonna use this boomerang. Using a maelstrom is no good, for the very simple reason that round 76 and round 78 are both gonna be coming in two different sides. So half of the rush in this middle path here and half of the rush in this other path, so you can't really get the you can't really use a maelstrom correctly because you're gonna end up hitting two little ceramics with it. So yeah, you're gonna just need two maelstroms, and that's just too much cash. So instead, I think just getting here boomerang, that's gonna be very helpful from 75, as you saw. 76 here, so using Quincy level 10 for this right side rush. And remember, here you have two subs and you have also the boomerang, so that's why I used the Quincy level 10 for this, for the rush in the right side, right? Then I think around 77 I need another sub here. 204, so I guess I'm gonna, yeah, because then later on so let's see, do I need to sell like the, probably I need to sell the sniper, but is that enough cash, or like 1.2 thousand? It's gonna just be yeah, let's try approach here around 77, just like this. Let's see if that's enough. Very likely it's gonna be enough, but yeah, I'm gonna use Quincy level 3 here for this BFBs in the right side, right? Should be able to clean up, right? Quincy level 3 here. Alright, just losing a couple of lives there, and then yeah, here we go. So yeah, no need to sell anything because this boomerang is gonna be also useful for round 78, so why sell it to then replace it, right? And now I think here the first rush should be fine because I'm gonna use Quincy level 10 for the rush in the right side. Again, it's pretty similar to round 76, so you just defeat the left rush with the boomerang, with the subs and so on, and then you defeat the right one with Quincy level 10. In this case, you have enough time to make Quincy level 10 recharge for the second rush, around 78. Unfortunately, the second rush is camo, so I'm gonna place once again very quickly just a Buccaneer 002. As I defeat this BFB, I'm gonna then sell this farm, and I'm gonna very quickly just drop a village here to give camo attention to the to this boomerang. So in this way I can now target with it the second ceramic rush. It's camo, remember. So again, just letting the ceramics come out and destroy the ones in the right side with Quincy level 10. Oh, actually I don't know why Quincy level 10 came down on the ceramics in the left side. Yeah, I'm gonna need to restart. Yeah, sometimes that happens. It's part of the RNG, I guess. I don't really know what really regulates where the Quincy level 5, level 10 is gonna fall down. But yeah, definitely I need it in this right side, because here on the left I have the boomerang, as I said. Here getting some little more cash, destroying the BFP, and then selling the farm and the... So here I don't need to forget about getting Buccaneer, so 002. Then alright, here we go, selling this, placing here the village as close as possible to the top side, because in that way you also give camo detection onto the second ceramic rush with the village, with yeah, let's just hopefully now Quincy level 10 is gonna fall down in the right side. Yeah, here we go, and that's it. So finally now I can sell once again. Yeah, I can just sell this village, because probably that was the most useless thing, like that camo detection, because then around 79 and around 80 there are no camo balloons, so you can just finish upgrading this up in this top right side. I can actually just get here this Alchemist 402, probably also giving the Bloon out to the boomerang, exploiting the boomerang in these last rounds, why not, and then here just upgrading this Buccaneer just to do some extra damage. And then Oh My God is gonna be in this top left side, and I'm gonna use Quincy level 10 on the last balloons, like even like right now, just to clean up, and that's half cash. So I hope you enjoyed, and see ya, bye bye.